Good morning and welcome to your yoga practice. We're here to mindfully wake up the body, create space in the spine and the hips. I invite you now to sit on your mats, on your sit bones, and just sense for a moment into your breath and your breathing. Notice how the inhale breath feels warm through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. Feel your asana, the sit bones, the gravity, space in the room. Come back to the breath and the feeling of relaxation and calm. Throughout the practice, we'll use the breath as our guide, so you can come back and anchor into that inhale and exhale at many points through this practice. Let's now bring our palms or our hands up to our eyes and just sense the 5 great elements. That's space, air, fire, water, and earth. And the fingertips and the hand in your body. And place the palms over the sockets of the eyes. We are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Rub your hands together. Create heat, warmth. And place them on a part of your body that just needs an extra touch, loving touch today. And again, rub the palms of the hands together. And choose another place. Bring your palms together at the heart center, placing your attention in your heart. For your day, what do you want to experience more of throughout your practice? Now bring those hands down to your left foot and your toes. You're going to gently massage them. Spreading the middle of your foot. Squeezing on the toes. Sensing any areas where the hand is guided to. It's over the heel. On the front of your foot, to your ankles, circular motion, up the shin bone, and the calf muscle. Big circles on the knee joint. Your inner thigh, your outer thigh, into your hip joint and back up to your heart center. connecting with your breath, connecting with the aliveness that you feel in the side that you've just massaged. Good, and let's change legs now, starting with your right foot, pressing and massaging the toes. Spreading the middle of the foot, letting your fingers guide you. Over to the heel of the foot, the front of the foot, top, up to the ankles. And the shin, all moving in the direction of the heart, the calf muscle. To the knee joint, big circle in motion. To the inner thigh. The outer thigh. The glutes, the hips. And then back up to the heart center. With your right fingers, massage your left hand. Gently squeezing at the top of the finger. Massaging the fleshy part of the palm. Up to the wrist. The circular motions on the wrist. Moving up the arm. The elbow joint. Into the shoulder, the fleshy part of the shoulder. The juicy part of the shoulder. Good, and change to the right side. Massaging the right fingers. The squeeze at the end. Palm of the hand. The wrist. Moving up the arm in long sweeps. Circular motions at the elbow. Moving up the arm. All the way to the shoulder. Good, coming back to the heart center. Checking in with your intention for your practice. Moving the hands down to the abdomen. And moving your hands across the abdomen in a clockwise direction. Placing the hands now on the small of the back. Massaging your lower back. Your mid-back. Coming up to the neck. Through the center line of the head and the skull. Down to the third eye with your two first fingers. Just gently rub across that mama point in the middle of the brows. And then we're sweeping fingers across the cheeks into your hairline. And repeat that a couple of times. Should feel nice and relaxing. And then sweeping the fingertips across the brow. And the hands come down to the chin. And just pulling the skin away from the jaw. With your knuckles into that jaw joint. Go up to the earlobes and then right the way from the top, work your way down the ear. Feel how that wakens the body, just connects with the energy centers, many nerve points, just pulling on the ears. Good, and then bring your hands back down. Notice how you feel. Let's take ourselves down to the mat. So that the arms and the legs be away from the mid-trunk of your body. Just pause for a moment. Connect with your breathing and the points of pressure where your body touches the floor. On the next inhale breath, bring your knees into your chest. We're going to inhale and then exhale and bring the whole body down to the left side. Let your head follow your knees and just relax here for a moment. Feeling the spine against the, loosen up in your back. Inhale, exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, exhale, come down to the right side. Right the way over. Relaxing your head and your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Using your breath as a guide, you're going to inhale and exhale, going down to either side. Going at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, rolling over to the side. Inhale, exhale, back up to center. feeling the liquid fluid, the synovial fluid in the spine, making this nice and smooth. Allowing you to gently wake up the back. Right the way from the sacrum up to the neck. And when you're ready, pause back in the center line. You're going to bring your feet up above the head and just rock and roll yourself up. And as you do so, just tuck in the chin and make a C curve with the spine. Pull in the navel and exhale as you come back up. Inhale, exhaling. Gently holding behind the back of the knees. Maybe tiptoeing, touching the toes on the floor as you come up. Balancing on your sit bones. But mainly you just feel that you're massaging your spine. Good, and last one, you can come up, back to center. And as we do so, we're sitting upright and the soles of our feet come together. Allow the knees just to bob up and down like wings of a butterfly. Gently allowing for the hips to open. And now slow down the bobbing of the knees. Walk the heels in a little bit closer if that's comfortable to do so. Holding at the toes and taking a deep breath in, sending a message down to the hips and allow them to open a little bit more, to relax a little bit deeper. You're safe. And then grow from the spine, the base of your spine, up to the crown of your head, lifting your chest through your arms, creating a little bit of extra tension in the inner thigh. And we were going to go on our hands and knees. So we're with our hands underneath our shoulder and our knees should be hip width apart on the floor. If you need some extra support or a blanket underneath your knees, if you feel sensitive at the knees, then you can put a blanket there to give you some extra softness. Otherwise, we're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, concave the spine, belly button towards the floor. Inhale, breathe and arch the back up. Exhale. So if you're Pitta dosha, then you can exhale through the mouth for extra coolness. If you're Vata Kapha, just keep breathing through your nose, in and out through your nose. Let's bring the hips more into this movement. It's like we're drawing a figure 8 with our hips. And just let the head and the neck move gently. With that movement of the hips. Beautiful. Good, and then we'll just bring ourselves up on to a downward dog. So you can lift through your back of your leg, push the hips up into the direction of the sky, the roof. Inhale, exhale. Breathing nice and deeply. You can walk the heels down to the floor. Just alternating, the heels go down. And then we step your left foot in between the two hands. Feeling this stretch out the front hip. We will lift through the spine. And when you're ready to, you feel balanced, bring the hands up onto the knee. Spread out the front toes even more. Squeeze through the glutes and the core. Inhale, let's lift the arms up to the sky to crescent moon. Eye gaze is up. And feel that grounding through your front foot. Squeezing through the glutes. 2 more breaths. And allow the hands to come back down to the floor. Come up into plank or bring your knees down, whichever way is easiest for you. Just to swap over the feet. So now the right foot is in between the hands. Feel balance from pressing the foot against the floor. Squeezing through your core, and then inhale, come up onto that knee, pushing forwards through that hip. Inhaling, letting the arms shoot up along with your eye gaze. Feeling grounded through the front foot, squeezing through the core and the glutes. 2 more breaths. Lovely. Okay, let the hands float down to the floor. Bring your feet back. Okay. Take a moment to tune into your spine, tune into the work that you've done so far with your breath. Allow your breath to go up and down the spine. We're going to lift up onto our knees now and then drop down to the left side. Let your left hand support you as your right foot comes across. Sit both hips down on the floor. Inhale, creating lift. Place your right hand behind your spine, close to the body. Inhale, left arm comes and hooks around the right knee. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, we lift through the spine. Only then we exhale and gently turn around. Face behind us, you should feel this along the mid-back. Allow your chin to kind of be in level with your heart. Inhaling, we're lifting, and exhaling, rotating around. And every inhaled breath, you're creating space through the spine for Kundalini to travel through the subtle channels. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, rotating around. Inhale, we're going to slowly unravel with the left arm coming over, creating space still in your spine, grabbing hold of your right ankle and just come back to center. Just notice how your back feels, how your spine feels from just being on one side. I'm going to inhale to prepare and exhale. Sit down to your right side. Let your right hand support you as you bring your left foot over the right knee. Sit down with both sit bones on the floor. Inhale, let that left hand come behind you. The right hand also just hooks onto the left knee. Inhale first and create space in the spine. Exhaling and rotating around. Feel as if as you exhale, any stagnant energy in the lungs is just being exhaled from the body. And every time you inhale, you're bringing in that fresh cosmic prāṇa. Inhale, let the right arm come up and over, and then the left arm comes and grab hold of that left ankle. And as we sit down on the knees, feel the spine. I'm going to turn to the side, but you can stay where you are on your mat. We're going to keep that length in the spine, and you can also have your knees together, or if you prefer, have the knees apart so you can bring the chest lower as we go into child's pose. Leading with the head, the crown of the head, walk the hands forward and bring your forehead down to the floor. Really reach with the hands. Good, and then we're going to, leading with the head, bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Feeling that length in the spine. Let's sit down. In fact, no, let's lie down on our backs. Have your hands and your feet away from your midline. And really find and tune into the silent spaces within the body. Which aren't very many because you're constantly doing something. If you need to adjust your hips or your shoulders so you're comfortable, then do so. See if there's any places where you feel you're holding on, and just allow them to relax. On your next inhale breath, bring your feet flat onto the floor. They should be in reach distance from your hands and about hip width apart. We're going to prepare for a hip bridge. So on the inhalation, just tilt the pelvis up towards your chin. And then exhale, push through the back of the leg from the ground. And raise your hips. You can interlace your fingers underneath your back and just create a little bit more lift through, right from the lower back to the upper back. And just really feel into your strength here, your vital energy. Feel how optimal you feel, how strong and grounded. Let's do 3 more breaths together. Squeezing through the inner thigh. And release the hands, and vertebra by vertebra, allow the spine to connect back with the floor. Let's bring the knees into the chest and just give them a gentle rock from side to side. Massaging the back, releasing any tension. You can circle the knees around. One direction and then the other. Good, and just release a little bit more. Let's grab hold of the soles of your foot. To happy baby, you bring your knees in to your armpits, under your arm. And this is great for those that have a sedentary lifestyle, to counteract that. You can gently just rock from side to side, if that feels good. A happy baby implies having a smile on your face. Okay, very good. Let's let the feet go up over the head and then roll yourself up. Maybe you want to do that a few times. We're essentially going to go one more time and rock onto, your feet. Let me turn around here. So, grounding down through the foot and the base of the spine. We're going to open the hips a little bit more by placing your elbows inside your knees, lifting your chest up through the hands, creating space between your shoulders and your ears, feeling the weight of gravity take you down. Let's place our hands on the floor and stretch through the back of your thigh. Let's go halfway and just allow the head and neck to be loose. Let's dangle in the ragdoll. Maybe you want to grab hold of your elbows. Inhale. We're going to start rolling up vertebra by vertebra through the spine so the head's the last thing to come up. And let's just stand, connect here with the feet about hip width apart. Let's roll the shoulders back and forwards. And then interlace your fingers behind your spine. Lift up through the chest as if you have got a sunbeam on your chest, just beaming that out for your day. Good, and relax. Bring your feet hip width apart and just connect in with how the foot feels against the floor. Notice the points where it's touching the floor. If your weight is shifted forwards or backwards of the foot. And then it's almost as if we're going to grow roots from the foot into the warm earth below us. Sending those roots down. And feeling that stability anchor through the foot. Come back up through the foot. And go through the ankle. Through the knees. The hips. And the shoulders. Allowing the chest to open up slightly. Feeling the strength in your chest. And we're standing as tall as a mountain. As strong, as wobble-free. And really lift through the crown of your head. This is like you're being suspended and pulled up through the crown of your head. Feeling those qualities of a mountain, unshakable. This is a great asana for you to do anywhere, and you can really, when you really need that strength, lovely. We're going to trace the shape of the moon and the sun. Bring the arms up above the head and reach all your life force comes up to reach the sun. You bring the energy of the sun into your heart center. And again, inhaling, the arms come up, feeling the warmth, that unconditional love from the sun. Come down, bring it into your heart. And again, now going beyond the sun, connecting to the stars, the whole universe, infinite possibilities that are there. And bring that into your own being, into your heart. Good. All right, let's allow ourselves just to loosen up a little bit. So we can just bounce on the heels of your foot and just start to notice the shoulders want to go, the hands want to move. Maybe take it into the hips or the ankles, wherever you feel like you're holding tension still. Let's just move it, shift it through the body. Maybe it's in the jaw, so you can just loosen up the jaw. Maybe it's in the head, the wrists. Good. Really waking up the body. Lovely. Okay, feeling loosened up. Well, let's really embrace all the ways that your body has been able to serve you in this practice this morning. For you for showing up here and being willing. Embracing everything that you are, everything you are not, all is welcome. Let's bring our hands back to our heart center. It's been wonderful to practice with you today. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Namaste.